Hello, it's Marcia Riggin here, founder and owner of Glow Your True Colours, and I'm absolutely delighted to be coming in today to share with you the energy of January 2019. So this is likened to being a pilot. So a pilot goes nowhere without knowing what is the weather of the route that he's taking. And it's the same for us in our lives. I'm here to give you the energetic weather and the color that's going to help support you have an easy ride so you avoid some of the turbulences of the month and of the year ahead. So I just want to give you a little bit of a recap that we are in a yellow year and we can expect great things to be asked of us in terms of living out the courage of our convictions, in terms of having faith and deep trust in ourselves, in terms of being fearless. So fear is actually overcoming it, is going to be a big ask for and learning for 2019. And we've already seen with Brexit and with what's going on in the US that there's a lot of fear mongering, and is there going to be a crisis? And I actually firmly believe it doesn't matter what's going on outside, it's what's going on inside. And if you are in a good energetic place and you realize that your only source is divine source, and the power of your heart and of your soul, that you can overcome anything. So it actually can be when you really are at one with yourself and feeling that connection and wholeness, you are not influenced by the outward dramas. You are almost protected. It's that oneness. So when you're in oneness, you're even in the eye of a storm, you're not affected by the storm. You're completely protected. And this is why it's so important this year and this month, because this month we haven't been given much leeway or kind of time to ease our way in. And that's why we have to ease our way this year into this month grounded. Because the thing is that if you want to accomplish great things, and if you're too much in your head and your energy is scattered, then you're not going to make the right decisions. You are going to feel self-question. And I've actually heard and seen a lot this week with my clients. It's like, who am I? I'm lost. What am I doing? This is all normal. We have transitioned and moved into a new world, into a new earth. We have now transitioned into a love-based culture, and so fear-based conditioning and consciousness has no place. Okay, so just be assured there's nothing wrong with you. It's just settling in. It's like if you were to move country or move house, it takes you a while to unpack and get your things in order and find where you're going to put your stuff. So just give yourself that time. Ground in, focus, plan, look after yourself, mind your energy. And this is all related to the color this month, which is green, right? So it's the first color that's going to support us in our yellow year. And it's giving us the energy to balance. It's also reminding us that we are abundant. So green is associated with abundance. It's associated with your heart, and it's associated with money, and it's associated with healing and Mother Nature. And the truth is that fortune and success favors taking leaps you know in your heart it's time to take. And this month, you are going to be feeling that, and you will find that you'll be asking yourselves that, and you will be encouraged to actually take those steps, okay? Take those leaps. In fact, they're not steps, they're leaps. And also know that fortune flows to those who are bold and brave. So, like I said at the beginning, yellow is going to be asking a lot of us. And so this month is no exception, because to make up green, yellow is in the green. So we are feeling kind of, in fact, you could use this, if you harness the power of this month, and if you think this year that you're going to make use of every single one of those 365 days that you are being given, then you will really be like a skyrocket. So if you do the grounding work, the preparation, the minding your energy, the connection, clearing your energy, grounding yourself into the earth, getting very clear on what it is you want to create from your heart, not your mind, then you will find when you take action from that place and you can harness the energy of the divine and your guides, then when you take a step, then you will see that the results will be as if you've taken 10 steps. Okay, so this month, get clear on what you want, who you are on identity level, and embody more of your heart and soul into your life so that you can live your life, the life that your soul was born to live. Okay, so what can you do? You can wear the color green, you can visualize the color green, you can eat those colored fruits and vegetables. And the other thing that you're going to be, and just be aware, just like sit with, be with. If you're feeling fear and anxiety, be with it. That's your friend. If you're feeling on top of the world and amazing and really hopeful, be with that. So it's like having nothing on it, just being curious and allowing yourself to land into this year, being mindful that there's going to be more expected of you because there's more to you. And most people out there are not harnessing their power. And this year, if I was to give it one word, it's power. Okay? Now, power can actually, I have seen that some people think, oh, power. With power, you can create something like a hammer. You can build something with a hammer, or you can destroy with a hammer. You get to choose. And I hope you're going to choose the one where it's building and creating, because as human beings, we love to create that. We are the creators. The other thing we're going to this month being asked to be aware of is about divine feminine power. Now, woman, I see that as the womb. You are the womb. Okay, you are the creator. Babies are created all by themselves in the womb. Life is being given in the womb, and you, as the divine feminine, are the womb, and you get to create magic and miracles from that place. And when you harness on that power, then it's absolutely the most fulfilling and abundant and beautiful place to be coming from and living from. And then you have the man, which is the steadiness, the groundedness, calling a spade a spade, getting focused, perseverance, and setting boundaries, all of that. You have all of it. So use all of it. Divine feminine is not just about ease and softness and feeling in and allowing and going within. That's an aspect of it, but that's not all of it. There's no point in going in and doing this and sitting and not taking action, because nothing is created without action, without taking the action. But what's really important is if you are if you spend the time, the work really is your energy. If your energy is in a good place, then everything is going to come together. Okay, everything will fall into place because your energy is creating everything. Your energy will influence how you think. Your energy will influence how you feel. Your energy will influence what action you are capable of taking and whether you'll take it or not. And your energy will determine whether you're making decisions or not making decisions. And it's extremely important to make decisions this month because we have the yellow, and the yellow is the mind. It analyzes, it thinks through, it makes decisions, it's the intellect. So when you have the green and the yellow together, then it's important to make decisions, to use your intuition and the power of your intellect this month to set yourself up. And this is why it's really worth spending the time to do actually some form of planning, doing vision boards, getting very clear on what you want to create, getting clear on who you are, because who you were last year is not who you are today, and taking responsibility that you are the creator of your life. You decide, you do, you be. Nobody else can do it for you, but you can get support to help you weather the storms of this month and 2019 as we all settle in to this year. So I hope that's inspired you. I hope you use the color green, that you wear the color that I can see. Actually, I've just realized I've even got my eyeshadow is green. You can harness the color to remind you, because we do need reminding. You could have a colored plant, a colored plant. You could have a plant. You could have a colored picture with green and yellow, so that it's, because what happens is that the color is taken in through the eye. It sends a message from the eye to the brain. From the brain, it sends a message to the endocrine system, which is responsible for how we feel, and from how we feel, then we live out our lives. So this is why it's so powerful to harness the color and the energy of the year and the month. So I'm wishing you an amazing day, an amazing week, and I'll be back in again next week with some more juicy tips and guidance. Love you. Mwah.